Hello, this is a review of my program, Chem-Words, review set number 1. This covers 192 different terms on matter and energy, atomic structure, and bonding. This program is freeware. If you look in the description about this video, down below this video, you should see links for where you can download this Windows program. Okay, first thing I did was turn off the music so you can hear me okay. I did Control M, that turned the music off. There are also sound effects when you click on tiles and things, and you can turn those off, Control S. Okay, let's first take a look at the privacy policy. As you can see, there's no information collected at all by this program. It's totally free. Should not be distributed or sold for profit. I do business as RTC Games, so if you go on to any of the sites for Android programs or Windows programs and search for RTC Games, my game should come up, my app should come up. Down the bottom here, again, total freeware, and you can install this on as many computers as you like. There's no restriction. You can also pass this around to your friends, colleagues, give it to students. You may not sell it for profit, and you may not modify or reverse engineer the program. Alrighty, so let's continue on here. Okay, first we'll take a look at the instructions, and essentially what will happen to the game, a tile will appear, a definition will appear at the bottom of the screen. Then you have to left click on one of the tiles. All the tiles will be arranged up above that, and you click on a tile, you get 60 points for right answer. Wrong answer will cost 40 points. Your score, by the way, cannot go below 0. There is you can use the H key on your keyboard for a hint, and that will flash the answer. However, the amount of points that are lost increase each time you use that. So the more you use it, the more points you are going to lose. There's also a timer, and the more time it takes for you to finish the level, the more points will be deducted off the end of off your score at the end of that level. You can turn off the timer by hitting the letter T on the keyboard. Sometimes the timer makes people nervous, anxious. There's a word list. You can view the word list by pressing the View Word List button on the main menu, or by pressing the V key on the main menu. Once you get to the word list, you can use the mouse wheel to scroll up and down through the list. Also, if you hold down the Control key while you turn the mouse wheel, you can zoom in and out. I'll demonstrate that. And there's a number of keyboard commands down the bottom here that you can play around with. Okay, here's the main menu. Let's take a look at the word list I mentioned. Here's a word list. You notice it looks the writing is pretty small. So first thing I'm gonna do is hold down Control and roll my mouse wheel away from me, and you see it zooms in, makes the writing a lot bigger. And now you can use the mouse wheel to roll down through the list and take a look at what's there and study the various words, write them down if you want. There is no print function here. However, if you go up to the top and if you click right next to the beginning of the C in chemistry up here, see we get a little blinking cursor. Then if you hold down Control A on your keyboard, it highlights everything, even those things that are off of the screen. Then you do Control C, and then what you can do is you can paste that into a word processor. Let me see if I can just open something here. Where is my? Okay, I don't see my. Well, here's Notepad, but Notepad is a poor example to use. Here's Notepad, Control V, and you see here's a list of all the terms in here. So you can do it that way to get a printed list of all the terms. Okay, let's take a look at one of the games here. This is matter and energy, basic. You see up here we have all these terms, and these are shuffled every time you play. Down here's a definition, the basic metric unit of mass, which we all know is the gram. So you have to look around for the gram. Here it is. And I didn't turn off sound effects, so I'm going to do Control S. And now we should not get that noise on the next one. A mixture with a uniform distribution of particles would be a, let's see, compound. It's not just a mixture. If it's uniform, be a homogeneous mixture. There we go. See, we did not get that noise, that sound effect, because I did Control S. Okay, let's say we didn't know what the answer was. If I hit the H key on my keyboard, now you notice my score is 40. Hit the H key, I lost 10 points. This went down to 30. And here's my solution. That was the answer. 1,000 joules is a kilojoule, but let's say we didn't know. We hit the H key, and now we got kilojoule. Direct transition from solid to gas is sublimation, and so on. So you keep going through the program like that. And if you get tired of that level, you can just hit the letter N and go to the next level. Or you can go back to the main menu and pick something there. I'm going to hit N for the next level. Here's matter and energy, temperature and phases. And you have a number of different things here. And again, here's our definition at the bottom. You got to pick the correct answer. And here's atomic structure, basic atomic structure, radioactivity, and bonding, some of the basic terms about bonding, and bonding formulas and equations, and finally bonding involving substances, terms associated with substances. And then at the end you get the total score, and it shows you which levels you played or visited. I visited all 7 levels, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I had only visited levels 2, 4, and 7, for example, it would say 2, 4, 7. Okay, so that's the program, and I hope you download it and use it. There will be a set number 2 also for this that I'm working on now and should be up in a week or so. Okay, have a nice day, and thanks for watching. Goodbye now.